The untapped benefits of prioritizing you. I want to talk about something crucial here. When we talk about focusing on yourself, it's not about being selfish or ignoring the needs of others. It's actually the complete opposite. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you actually become more valuable. You're able to give more. You're able to contribute more. You become a better parent, a better spouse, a better friend, a better employee or employer. You become a source of inspiration and positive influence for everyone around you. Have you ever been on an airplane? What do they tell you about the oxygen masks in an emergency? They say to put your own mask on first before helping others, right? Why? Because if you run out of oxygen, you can't help anyone. The same principle applies in life. By taking care of yourself first, by focusing on your own growth and well-being, you put yourself in a position to better help and serve others. Actionable steps. Create a morning routine that sets you up for success. It could include meditation, exercise, reading, or journaling. The key is to start your day with activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Block out dedicated time each week for personal growth. Maybe it's an hour in the evening for reading or online learning. Maybe it's a few hours on the weekend for a personal project. Whatever it is, make it a non-negotiable part of your schedule. Learn to say no to things that don't align with your goals and values. This can be a tough one, especially for people pleasers. But remember, every time you say yes to something unimportant, you're saying no to something that truly matters to you. Your time and energy are finite. Use them wisely. Take time for self-reflection at the end of each day. Spend a few minutes thinking about what went well, what could be improved, and what you learned. This simple habit can dramatically accelerate your personal growth. Stay on top of your physical health. Exercise regularly, eat nutritious foods, and get enough sleep. Your physical health dramatically impacts your mental and emotional health and your productivity and effectiveness in all areas. Cultivate a growth mindset. Believe that you can learn, grow, and improve in any area of your life. See challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth. Embrace failures not as reflections of your worth, but as learning experiences. Take time each day to be grateful for the good things in your life, no matter how small. Gratitude is a powerful tool that shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, and it dramatically increases your happiness and resilience. Keep investing in your skills and knowledge. The world is changing rapidly. A valuable skill today might be obsolete tomorrow. By continually learning and adapting, you can stay ahead of the curve. Nurture your creativity. Whether it's art, music, writing, or any other form of creative expression, make time for activities that allow you to express yourself and flex your imaginative muscles. Be kind to yourself. Extend the same compassion and understanding to yourself that you would to a good friend. You're human. You'll make mistakes. You'll have setbacks. That's okay. What matters is how you respond to those challenges. Breaking through the barriers. Here's a common barrier many people face when they start working on self-growth. Guilt. You might feel guilty about taking time for yourself, about pursuing your own goals and dreams. You might feel selfish or worry that you're abandoning your responsibilities. But here's the truth. Taking care of yourself the right way isn't selfish. It's essential. It's responsible. It's the foundation for everything else in your life. If you're a parent, think about it. Don't you want to set a good example for your kids? To show them what it looks like to live a fulfilling life, to chase your dreams, and to take care of yourself? If you're a leader at work, don't you want to show what it means to be balanced, energetic, and constantly growing? By focusing on yourself, you're not just improving your own life, you're setting an example that can inspire and elevate others. Another barrier might be fear. Fear of change, fear of failure, and sometimes even fear of success. But remember, your growth is on the other side of your fear. Every time you face your fears, every time you step outside your comfort zone, you grow stronger, more resilient, and more capable. So, don't let fear rule you. Acknowledge it, understand it, but don't let it control you. The awesome payoffs of self-focus. Let's talk about the incredible benefits you'll reap from focusing on yourself. First and foremost, you'll experience a greater sense of fulfillment and purpose. When you're actively working on becoming the best version of yourself, life starts to take on new meaning. You wake up each morning with anticipation and excitement for learning, growing, and making progress. Your relationships will improve. When you're happier and more fulfilled, you bring more positive energy to your interactions with others. You'll be more patient, more understanding, and more present. You'll be able to give more because your own cup is full. Your career will benefit. As you acquire new skills, expand your knowledge, and boost your confidence, you become more valuable in the workplace. You'll be better at tackling new challenges, innovating, and leading. You might even discover new career paths that are more aligned with your passions. You'll see improvements in your health. By focusing on taking care of your body and mind, you'll experience more energy, better sleep, reduced stress, and an overall sense of well-being. This, in turn, can lead to a longer lifespan and a better quality of life. You'll become more resilient. Life will always throw challenges your way, but by focusing on personal growth, you develop the mental and emotional tools to navigate those challenges. You'll bounce back faster from setbacks and find opportunities even in adversity. You'll experience deeper joy and satisfaction by living a life aligned with your values and pursuing meaningful goals. You'll find a deeper fulfillment that goes beyond temporary happiness. You'll cultivate an inner peace and contentment that can weather the storms of life. And as you become a better version of yourself, you'll naturally inspire others. Your growth will ripple outwards, positively impacting the lives of those around you. You'll be better able to contribute to your community, make a difference in your chosen field, and make this world a better place. Keep the journey going. Let me emphasize something critical here. This journey of focusing on yourself, this personal growth journey, is not a one-time event. It's not something you do for a week or a month and then you're done. It's not about reaching a static or ideal state. It's a journey of continuous progress, of getting a little bit better each day. Personal growth isn't a finite game with a clear end goal. It's an infinite game that continues throughout your life. There will always be new things to learn, new skills to develop, and new ways to grow and improve. So don't get discouraged if you don't see dramatic changes overnight. Don't beat yourself up if you have setbacks or make mistakes. That's part of the journey. The important thing is to keep moving forward, to keep learning, and to keep growing. Remember that every small step forward is progress. Every lesson learned, every skill gained, every challenge overcome is growth. Celebrate the small victories along the way because they are the building blocks of the life you're creating. And most of all, enjoy the journey. Stay focused on your goals, work hard to improve and grow, but also take time to savor where you are right now. Because in the end, life isn't just about reaching the destination. It's about enjoying the ride. Make a decision right now. From this day forward, commit to prioritizing your growth and development. Commit to investing in yourself, to nurturing your mind, body, and spirit. Commit to chasing your dreams, developing your talents, and becoming the best version of you. It won't always be easy. There will be challenges, and there will be days when you want to give up. But I promise you, it will be worth it. As you grow and develop and move closer to the person you're meant to be, your life will become richer, more meaningful, and more fulfilling. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. Seek out mentors. Find like-minded people who are also committed to personal growth. Read books, listen to podcasts, and attend seminars. Surround yourself with positivity and inspiration. Because the more you fill your mind with growth-oriented positive content, the more motivated you'll be to keep growing, keep improving, and keep resetting your mindset for success. Make sure to check out my YouTube channel, Reset Mindset, for more insights and inspiration. Hey everyone! Ever wonder why you're busting your butt day in and day out, but life still feels like it's stuck in neutral? It's not just you. The world's most successful people are all shouting from the rooftops about this one major trap, and you might be caught right in the middle of it. They all agree. Folks who work their tails off but can't seem to get ahead share one fatal flaw. That habit, always putting everyone and everything else before themselves. Right now, you might be totally overlooking the most crucial investment you'll ever make. You see, you're the author of your own life story. You're holding the pen, and every single day, you're adding a new page. Today, we're going to dive deep into why focusing on yourself isn't just important, it's absolutely transformative. We're talking about changes you never even imagined were possible. Think about it for a sec. When was the last time you truly focused on yourself? Not in a selfish way, but in a way that truly nurtured your growth, your dreams, and your potential. We get so caught up in the whirlwind of life, rushing from one task to the next, one obligation to another. We're so busy taking care of others, hitting deadlines, and paying bills that we forget about the most important person in our lives. You. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't give what you don't have. And for sure, you can't lead others if you can't even lead yourself. That's why it's absolutely crucial for you to start focusing on yourself right now. I'm not talking about being selfish or ditching your responsibilities. I'm talking about making a conscious decision to invest in yourself, nurturing your mind, body, and spirit. Because when you do that, when you truly commit to becoming the best version of yourself, everything in your life starts to shift for the better. Your relationships improve, your work becomes more fulfilling, and your impact on the world grows exponentially. The power of self-focus, a story. Let me tell you about a young guy I know. He was always on the go, always busy, always running from one thing to the next. He had a good job, a great family, but inside, he felt empty. He was so focused on meeting everyone else's expectations that he'd forgotten his own dreams. Then one day, he decided to take a step back and focus on himself. He started reading, exercising, meditating. He even rediscovered a passion for art he'd given up on years ago. And guess what? Something amazing happened. He transformed. He became happier, more present, and his relationships improved. His work got better because he was more focused and creative. He even managed to start a small business based on his art. All of this simply because he decided to focus on himself. You don't need to make a radical change overnight, but it's time to start prioritizing your own growth, happiness, and success. Because by doing so, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping everyone around you too. How to power up your self-focus. So, how do you actually focus on yourself in a productive and meaningful way? Let me share some key principles I've learned over the years. 1. It all starts with your mindset. You gotta believe that you're worthy of attention and investment. So many people go through life thinking they're not good enough, not smart enough, not worthy enough. But here's the truth. You are a miracle. The odds of you existing at this very moment are astronomically small, more than 2 to the power of 1,000,000. You are a unique blend of genetics, experiences, and potential that has never existed before and will never exist again. So, it's time to start treating yourself with the respect and care that such a miracle deserves. 2. Set clear goals. You need to set clear, specific, measurable goals, not vague wishes or half-hearted desires. Where do you want to be in 5 years? What skills do you want to acquire? What experiences do you want to have? What kind of person do you want to become? Write these goals down. A goal not written down is just a wish. 3. Develop a personal growth plan. This is your roadmap to becoming the person you want to be. It should include daily habits that nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Maybe it's 30 minutes of reading every day. Maybe it's an hour of exercise. Maybe it's a meditation practice. Whatever it is, make sure it aligns with your goals and your values. 4. Master your time. Time is our most valuable resource. We all get the same 24 hours in a day, but how we use that time makes all the difference. Start by tracking your time for a week. You might be surprised how much time you waste on activities that don't contribute to your growth or happiness. Then, start prioritizing. Make sure you're spending your time on what truly matters. 5. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with, the books you read, the media you consume, all of it shapes your thoughts and beliefs. So, choose wisely. Seek out people who inspire you, who challenge you to be better. Read books that expand your mind and empower your dreams. Listen to podcasts and watch videos that motivate you and teach you new skills. 6. Embrace lifelong learning. The world is changing at an unprecedented pace. The only way to keep up is to become a lifelong learner. Make it a habit to learn something new every day. Maybe it's a new skill, a new fact, a new perspective. The more you learn, the more valuable you become, both to yourself and to those around you. 7. Prioritize physical health. Your body is the vehicle for experiencing life. If it's not functioning well, everything else suffers. That's why it's crucial to eat nutritious food, get enough sleep, and exercise regularly. The goal isn't to have a perfect body. The goal is to have a body that gives you the energy and vitality to pursue your dreams. 8. Nurture your emotional and mental health. In our busy modern world, it's easy to neglect our inner lives, but taking care of your emotional and mental health is paramount to your overall success and well-being. Take time for self-reflection, practice gratitude, and learn to manage stress effectively. Don't be afraid to seek help when you need it. Taking care of your mental health isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom. 9. Develop your unique talents and strengths. Each of us has natural abilities that, if developed, can lead to extraordinary results. Often we focus too much on fixing our weaknesses and forget to nurture our strengths. But here's a crucial truth. You will make a greater impact on the world by mastering the talents you naturally possess than by becoming mediocre at things you're not inherently good at. 10. Cultivate meaningful relationships. While focusing on yourself is important, don't forget that we are social creatures. We need connection. We need love. We need community. So, while you're working on your self-growth, don't forget to nurture your relationships. Spend time with the people you love, show your appreciation, and offer a helping hand when you can. Because, in the end, the richest meaning in life is found in our connections with others. Overcoming obstacles to self-focus. Now, some of you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but I don't have time. I'm too busy. I have too many responsibilities. I get it. Life has a lot of demands. But here's the critical point. You actually don't have a choice not to focus on yourself. Because if you don't, if you keep putting yourself last, you'll eventually burn out. You'll lose your passion, your energy, and your zest for life. And when that happens, you won't be able to take care of anyone or anything. So, start small. Start with just 15 minutes a day dedicated to personal growth. Start with reading one book a month. Start with a weekly walk in nature to clear your head. Whatever it is, just start somewhere, because small actions, consistently applied, lead to massive results. Let me share another story. There was a woman who felt stuck in her life. She was in a job she didn't like, a relationship that wasn't working, and dreams she'd given up on long ago. One day, she decided to focus on herself. She started small. She committed to spending just 30 minutes a day reading and journaling. At first, she didn't feel a big change, but she kept going. After a few weeks, she started feeling more positive, more energetic. She began setting goals for herself, small ones at first. As she achieved these goals, her confidence grew. She started taking online courses to learn new skills, and she even began regular exercise. And amazingly, within a year, her life had completely transformed. She found a job she loved. Her relationships improved because she was a happier, more confident person, and she even started pursuing that dream she'd given up on years ago. All because she decided to focus on herself.